he told me about. Um, she was doing so good. She just got off her medication. She needs to get back on it. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to come on live to give you all a quick update on something that happened with my daughter. I'm texting my ex right now, trying to find out more information. So give me a second. So I was trying to do a speak and say sometimes I have to go in here and I have to fix it. Today is April 22nd. Tomorrow we're having the celebration of life for my husband. Um, yeah, I had to fix something. Give me a second. My daughter is back in the hospital. Cuts on her arm, which she told me about. Um, yeah, I want to work. That's my when it's now it's once my text wants to work. I want to work Wednesday. Covering her for a shift. I only worked like 5 hours, so it wasn't too bad. I worked that morning, so it was like 10 to 3, 5 hours. Um, and my phone was ringing and stuff, and I couldn't answer it because I was at work. I was up front on the register, and I pulled it out because it was my stepdaughter called me, John's daughter, Jessie, and I was going to send her a text, say I'll call you when I get off work. When I went to my text, so my text wasn't working then; it's working now. To let me know I have a text. I noticed that she texted me, and she had put "call me 911." So I called. I got on the thing with my boss. I just said, "Can somebody cover register?" I said my stepdaughter just texted me to call her. That was 911. And my boss said, "Go ahead, talk to her. Go call her real fast," because I thought something was wrong with her or something was wrong with the baby. Um, I guess my granddaughter. Okay, give me a minute. See, now it's working. It's going off. Let me see. Really for herself. That's why Daniel brought her the dog. I brought her the snake. David brought her fish to help her, but nothing seems to work or help her. Yes, I agree, but I just don't understand the mental health. It's hard. It's I agree. I agree that she needs to start taking responsibilities, but I don't understand the mental health issues that she's going through because I don't have it. I have depression. Yes, I do suffer from depression. My ex husband suffers through depression, but we still function. He still functions. I still function. We still know we have responsibilities. Um, but it's like he's saying that she needs to take responsibility for herself. Um, saying that her brother, has helped, bought her a dog. He's bought her a snake. Her other brother bought her fish, and she's just not taking responsibility for herself. And it's true. And I know with the mental illness, having this mental illness and this depression, it can be hard. And that's why I said it's hard. And I said, yes, I agree, but I just don't understand the mental illness. It's it's hard to understand. It's hard to understand. Okay, he just texted me again. Treatment, she doesn't need that stuff. She's only ruining her life. So I'm just saying, yes, I agree, but I just don't understand the mental illness. It's hard to understand it. So anyway, I called her I'm like, what's going on? Why is everything okay? And she's asking me, are you okay? Because I got that text from her saying, call me 911. And she, like I said, she was blowing up my phone. And I'm like, yeah, I'm at work. Why? What's going on? I didn't know what was happening. She goes, you have 2 police cars sitting at your house. And I'm like, what? She goes, yeah, BB, it was a friend of theirs. I just must have came by my house and seen that these police cars were sitting out in my driveway. I said, well, I'm not even home, so I don't know what's going on with that. I said, maybe it's an issue with Patty, because I know John's other daughter, when she was married to this other guy, there was something out on her. I don't know what. A failure to something, I don't know. And they were looking for her that one time. And I didn't know who it was because I totally forgot that she was married to this guy and had that last name at one time. Now he wants to talk. Yeah, because she was been off her medications for a while, and he's believing that she can probably be off the medication. I don't totally understand mental health. I know some people have it worse than others. Obviously, my daughter does have it more than I would like her to have it. Um, so she was saying that they were at my house. I said, well, maybe it's maybe they're looking for her. I don't know. And even then, when I got off the phone with Jesse, John's other daughter, Patty, called me. And she would let me know. And I said, yeah, Jesse just called. I just talked to Jesse. I'm at work. I'm fine, because she was worried. They were worried about me. They thought maybe I had an accident or something. And I'm like, no, I'm fine. I'm at work. Everything's all right. I said, don't know why they're at the house. As far as I know, I'm not in trouble or nothing. And I told Patty, I said, they might be after you. Maybe they have a warrant. I said, because months ago, they were trying to find you. Yeah. It's he's saying now, because like I said, he's still texting me, because like I said, my ex-husband has depression, and my son Kenny also had it, and he said that he's learned how to deal with it, and Kenny has done it in the past and has been doing good so far dealing with it. Yes, that is so true. You and Kenny both know how to deal with it. I just don't understand why Alice is having such a hard time with it. So you accept it and you just don't think about it. Oh, yes, yes, that is so true. You and Kenny both know how to deal with it. I just don't understand why Alice is having such a hard time with it. Yeah, and I don't. I mean, like everybody suffers. I guess it's just she has a different type of mental illness. Um, yeah. So, I said, Patty, like I said, it could have been from maybe they were trying to serve her a warrant again. I don't know. I said this was like months ago. I don't even remember when it happened. I said, but when I find out something, I'll let you know. So I got off work at 3. I noticed, because like I said, my phone was ringing and everything, and I could not answer it. I had a voice message from the police officer, it was a lady, to have me call her back. So I did. I was off the clock by then. I was still at work, so I haven't left work. I called the police officer back because Patty texted me again to say the police officer was still at my house. They've been sitting there for an hour. So I think they were trying to wait for me to come home. So I called her. I'm like, okay, this is Lisa Thompson. I got your message. And see, we're looking for your daughter. We had a concern. Her insurance company called, and she still has my address. I said, well, she lives in Virginia, and that's where she's at now. So that they had a concern of a comment that she said to the insurance company, because she said about killing herself or something. So insurance company called the police. And I said, well, she's at work. She works in Virginia. She lives in Virginia. She has an apartment over there, but she's still using my address. Do you know where she lives? No, I'm not. I said, I know it was up by King's Dominion. I said, I'm not even sure of the address. Um, So I said, I think I might have it. Because by then I'm worried too. You're threatened that you're going to kill yourself. And I'm starting to get a little scared myself. So I looked up the address. I gave them the address that I had for her, and they sent the police officer up there. And last text I got from her was saying that she was going to go to the hospital. Because I did manage to text her, because I tried to call her, she didn't answer. And then we were texting because she was at work, and she said that she was feeling a little down. Her insurance company jacked up the prices. She said I just been struggling. The insurance company jacked the prices up. And I said, all right, maybe you can try to find a cheaper insurance company to go to. I would look around because they're going up in their prices. It's time to find another insurance company. And I said, just don't hurt yourself over this. It will be all right in the long run. And I said, and if you need your brothers, your brothers will help you. They've always said that they will help her. And if I can help her, I could. That's what I always said. If I'm able to help you, I will help you. And she goes, I know. And I said, okay. I said, it's going to, and I told her, I was texting her, I said, it's going to be okay. And I said, I love you, Alice. And then the last text I got was at 5:23. I'm going to the hospital to get checked out. And I said, okay, let me know if you need anything. And I haven't heard from her then. So that's why was texting her father. And when he finally answered me back, because I texted him at 6:30 this morning. I was up. And they transport her to another hospital. She's in a rehab center. And he's a little upset. And I understand. We've been we've been going through this for 6, 7 years now. Um, and like I said, he suffers through depression. Kenny was suffering through depression. I suffer through depression. I mean, a lot of people suffer through depression, but I guess what she has is different. I mean, she had a rough childhood. Things happened in the childhood that probably shouldn't have happened. But I don't know. I just don't know. Yeah. Um, yeah. Uh, I don't know if someone does it at her. Yeah. Um, I don't know. I mean, who hasn't suffered through some kind of depression? Who hasn't had a rough life? We've all had it, right? I don't know. I told Alice when I went to see her, when I helped her get some groceries, that it would kill me if she did something to herself. I said, I told her I couldn't handle it. I said, Alice, if something happens to you, if you did something to yourself, I said, I couldn't handle it. That's a pain I don't want to have. I had the pain of losing my husband. I don't want to have the pain of losing a child. So I hope she does okay. I really do. I mean, I'm surprised he's even responding back to me. So I think that it has to do with having attention and her, and someone doesn't fuss at her, then it's okay. She is like me. My dad would do that to me, all the time. Yeah, I think so. Yes. Yes, I think so too. Yeah, his dad used to fuss at him a lot too. And it used to really hurt him too. I don't understand it. I just wish I understand it more. We all go through some kind of depression, but we get over it, we move on, and we live with it. work with it. And it's true. We move on. I hate that it goes off when I'm trying to. Me in this phone. I don't know what it's doing now. It's pissing me off. I shrunk it or something. I don't know what I did. My goodness. But anyway, today is a day. I think I got it off. I have a lot to do, so I wanted to come on here real fast, let y'all know a little update. My daughter is back in the hospital again with her depression. Um, she hasn't been taking her medicine. She hasn't been on her medicine. Pathways dropped her because she was going to the pathways down here. I said you needed to find another pathways up where hers at. Even her father's saying that she really doesn't need this medication. And I felt the same way too. I think that they had her doped up too much on medication, uh, that she just needed to start living, live your life, do what you want to do. I mean, of course, you have to work, you have to be able to support yourself. And she's doing that. It was hard though, because she wasn't really getting a lot of money. Um, she was just making enough where she was at to really just pay the rent. We don't know what's going to happen with her apartment and her job because that was part of it. She worked to pay for her rent. Don't know what's going to happen with it. So we'll have to wait and see. I don't know. Um, I just don't know. I just have to wait and see what's going to happen with her. But like I said, I have a lot that I am dealing with myself. I I help her as much as I can. Patch, what are you doing in there? Patch? I don't trust him. He's being bad. Making sure he's not playing with my plant. Patch! Don't be messing with that plant. He's already. Come here, kitty, kitty, kitty. What are you doing? What are you messing with? I say, come here, kitty, kitty, kitty. You come running. What you doing in there? Hmm? What you doing? What are you doing? He's getting so big. He's going to get neutered. What, May 3rd? Yeah, May 3rd he's getting neutered. I got to take him there at 8 o'clock. But what was I saying? So, until he interrupt us. He's just as big as Coco almost. He's getting big, Coco. He's not even a year old yet. Look how big he is. But I don't know what's going to happen with her right now. Like I said, she was working where she worked, paid her rent because they had a little apartment there for her, and that's how she paid the rent. She worked to get her rent paid, and so I don't know what's going to happen. And I said if she needed help with anything, and if I'm able to, I would help her. That's why I went and bought her groceries because she needed food and she didn't have the money for that. And I bought her groceries. Hi, good morning. I'm just on here briefly just to say hi. Um, let people know that my daughter's back in the hospital with her depression. So, and I was in a text conversation with my ex-husband, their father, because he also suffers through depression and stuff like that. So true. True. So I don't know. Don't know. Yeah. So I don't know what's going to happen with her. Going to wait and see. Like they transferred her to Williamsburg, I think. Yeah, she's really has it bad. And she was on medication for it, but she's not taking the medication now because she was out, and then she was supposed to be going to pathways, and I don't have the whole story of why she's didn't try to find another doctor. I don't know. I think she couldn't find another doctor because of the type of insurance she had. I really don't know. I mean, I went and seen her a few weeks ago. Um, got us some groceries, and I said if she needed help, I'll try to help you the best I can. I know she's Virginia. She lives in Virginia. Yeah, he's just texting me saying that she will never get rid of it. She will keep doing it. Probably. Because when it comes to mental health, all right, y'all too. They're getting a little carried away. When it comes to your mental health, that's something that you're going to have for the rest of your life. And she's going to have it for the rest of her life. But hers, I believe, is definitely more severe than her dad's. Her dad and Kenny's. Even my little depression is nothing. Yeah, I mean, there's something that, what can you do? But she wasn't on her medication. And I do think they over medicated her because she was so doped up. She looked like she was just doped up like a zombie. Um, when she was off her medication for this long, she was able to function. But, she was still having the thoughts of hurting herself or killing herself. So, because I had the police at my house Wednesday looking for her. I was at work. My stepdaughter, was trying to get a hold of me to find out what was going on because somebody called her to let her know that there was police at my house. A friend of theirs drove by, seen police cars, and they were trying to call me, and they were blowing up my phone, but I was at work. I wasn't able to answer my phone. I was up front on the cash register. So I pulled my phone out to text. I was going to text her to let her know that I will call her when I get off work. So I was getting ready to get off work in about an hour. And when I opened my texts up, I seen that she said, call me 911. So I had to call her. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. She's 29 now. And I have our son, our middle son, also went through depression and stuff like that. A lot of it also was that he wanted attention, because like me and his father were going through a divorce, going through a rough time, and he's good now. He's okay, but can't seem to get our daughter back on the right track. That's the hard one. The other fine, good. I know their father suffers through it and stuff. I mean, I am not clinically diagnosed with depression. When sad stuff and bad stuff happens in your life, yeah, you go through a period where you're sad and you're depressed. That's normal. Right now, yeah, I am going through a period of depression. Normal. Husband passed away, so yeah, it's normal. Oh, good morning. How are you? I'm sitting here just giving y'all a brief update because I know some of y'all know that my daughter has struggled over the years with her depression, and she was doing really good. She relapsed. She's back in the hospital. Yes, that's true, and you will. And I'm definitely going through it. Like, it's been rough. I mean, it has definitely been rough. I haven't even wanting to function anymore, and I know it's just because I'm depressed. I'm down. So yeah. Thank you. She's going to be all right. It's just going to take time. I just hope she won't lose her job and her place because she works where she works is where she has her little apartment. So we don't know. I was texting their father to find out what's going on, and that's how I found out that they transfer her. I think he said Williamsburg, and it's in Virginia. I think that's what he said. Because I texted him at 6:30 this morning to try to find out what was going on, and he finally answered back a couple hours later. Trying to find where I text him at. Where is it? I had more texts on here than I thought. I didn't think I had that many. I just wanted to find out what was going on. I said yeah, Williamsburg. I said she's at the Williamsburg Rehab Center. Um, and he said, I don't know what's going to happen with her apartment or her job. But I did ask about the dog and the cat, and he said he's going to go and pick them up today. I don't know what they're going to do about the snake. I guess I don't know. And I'm like, yeah. He said I'm going to go and get him in a little while to get the dog and the cat. And I said, well, if you need anything, just let me know. And if you need any help with the cat or something, I can always bring the cat back here because Lucy was with me for how many years? Yeah. What are y'all doing? The cat's playing with a box on the floor. Yeah, he's been gone not quite 2 months yet. It'll be 2 months to 25th. Yeah, and you're gonna cry. I cry every day. It's normal. Like you said, 2.5 years and you still cry. You was with this person for all that time and then you lose them and it's just like wow. It's like I said, I've never been by myself. I've never lived alone. So this is the first time I've lived alone and I'm not liking it. But it's not like I want to go find me another man. No. I've already lived by myself. I got my cat, I got my dog. So they're here with me. They keep me company. Oh, 30 years. Whew. That's a long time to be with somebody. Oh. I was with John. It would have been going on 19 years. We were married almost 14 years. Um, we lived together, 5 years before we got married. Because I wasn't in any hurry to get married. As like I said, I've been there, done that. His first wife, passed away young. She was like 37, 38 years old. So he was a widower when I met him. Yes, it is hard, very hard. And I was talking to Jesse the other day, his daughter, and I was like, we didn't get enough time. I was with my first husband for 20 years. But that relationship definitely died. I just got tired of him messing around. And then I met John and I fell in love with John. Oh, well, I hope everything's okay. Yeah, I hope I don't need any surgeries anytime soon. Because when you're by yourself, it's hard to take care of yourself. I know the last one I had last year in January, I had the surgery on my skull because I had 3 holes in my skull, had brain fluid leaking in my ear. Yeah, that was a mess. Um, I had to take off work. I was off work for 3 months, and lucky I had people come in, somewhat come in and take care of him. I had caregivers, but it was to the point that I had this one company I was with, and they were so unreliable that I had to find somebody else. I basically was out of the hospital within 2 weeks, and I'm taking care of my husband. Not even 2 weeks, might have been maybe a little over a week. And because they were shorthanded, they didn't have anybody to come in, and I'm not supposed to be doing all this. I mean, his daughters came and helped the best they could, but they have their own lives. They have children and stuff, so I had to find another company. That was fun. And then I went back to work for 3 months, and then with this new company, I was still having problems with the caregivers called out a lot. That I have to call out of work because I don't have anybody to take care of John, and he's not allowed to be by himself after his stroke. He was disabled, so he had to have somebody with him at all times. So I decided that I was going to quit my job finally. His daughter asked me why I stayed so long, and I said I had to pay back my 401k because I borrowed against it when he first had that stroke so I can pay bills. And it took me 5 years to pay it back. Ew. Yeah, they said they had to lift my brain and shave away whatever fell into the holes. It was, yeah. I was just glad that I woke back up because that surgery scared me the most. When you're having brain surgery, that did scare me the most. Yeah, the doctor told me I was supposed to do nothing with him for a month, and I had to. I didn't have anybody else. Like after a week, maybe almost close to 2 weeks, so I had to find somebody else. Yeah, that one definitely scared me. I left a note for his daughter, Jessie, and I said that I had this for you. I told her where I was putting it, that had all my passwords and everything, my accounts, passwords that she can use to get money out of my accounts. So if she needed it. But luckily, I didn't die. That was a good thing. I did wake up. And my daughter did take me to that. So, yeah. Ooh, I can imagine. I'm lucky so far. The weird thing, yeah. My brother jokingly said, "What is wrong with you? Why are you always getting all these surgeries?" It's like, because I've had a lot of surgeries. And I just laughed and said, "Well, I guess I didn't get the good genes you did." Because the only thing he has is high blood pressure. Never had any surgeries or nothing. I said, "Well, I guess you got all the good genes from mom and dad, and I got all the shitty ones." I said, "I don't know why. It ain't like I want to. I had a kidney removed, I had my appendix removed, hysterectomy. I mean, tonsils, adenoids, all that stuff. C-section with the kids. And then I had to get the brain surgery. So it's like, I don't know neither. I guess you just got all the good stuff." Yes. And then what can you do? You can't. There's my kitty. He's big. He's not even a year old yet. And look how big he is. He is a male. And I know male cats are bigger. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. It's what do you do? I mean, there's nothing I can do. I have surgeries. I'm hoping I don't have to have any more surgeries. But I don't know. I might be going down to that road where I have to have knee surgery. I don't know because my knees are really getting bad, getting worse. I ordered a new knee brace off of Amazon. My stepdaughter sent me a link off of Amazon about a dress that I have to get. She wants me to get for the wedding. Um, so I ordered it. I hate wearing dresses. It's a long dress. I don't. It's probably gonna look like a tent on me because I am a big woman. I don't like to wear dresses, but it's gonna be a formal wedding. And she kept saying the mother of the bride, and I started crying because she's my stepdaughter, and her mother died young. So I went ahead and I ordered the dress. I got this silver gray, and I said, now I need to get shoes. And she goes, well, she said, I'm just going to be wearing sandals. I said, well, that's about all I'm going to be wearing, but I had to get sandals to match the dress. So at least get like a silver color, or a gray color sandal. So I ordered the sandals off of QVC and I got my dress off of Amazon. So we'll see how that looks. And then she thanked me, and I'm like, it's no problem. I said, you're welcome. But she said the mother of the bride, and it kind of like started crying. She's my stepdaughter, and you know, I never want to take the place of her mother. But it was nice that she said that, and that's how she thinks of me. I'm the mother of the bride. Oh, I probably will. I'm probably going to go get my toes done. Um, because I can do my nails, but I can't do my toes. It's hard to hard to bend down and do it unless I sit on my little bed. But I'm not going. I think I'm just going to go get them done. Get them done professionally. I had to ask her when it was again, and it's May 21st. So I had to put in the request to get off work that day. So I'll make sure I'm off work. I haven't did my toes in so long. I want to get them. I got a pedicure a couple of times, and I started getting the toenail fungus. So I don't like to do it, but I probably will get them done. I know. I mean, that shocked me when I seen that. She said the mother of the bride, and I'm like, okay. And then she was so sad that her dad didn't live long enough to be with her while she got married, because she said she got it as close as she could in May, and she said I wish he would still here because we were going to use his power wheelchair to walk her down the aisle. Yeah, that's why I said I can't do that neither. I can't bend down to. I had this big old gut, and of course the back problems. And I hadn't had back surgery. I had the arthritis and the slip disc and all this other stuff, but no back surgery. And I don't know if I'll be able to. How my back doctor has said that I had too much going on back there. He said there's just too much. So I did the cortisone shots, did them a number of times. Last thing I did was the burnt nerves. It didn't really work for me. When they did the right side, it wasn't too bad, but when they did the left side, it was a pain that I never felt before. It was. I told John it felt like it was like this really deep bruise that it just wouldn't go away. It was a weird sensation that I had, so it really didn't work. Oh, good luck with that one. Like I said, no, he doesn't want to do anything right now. I guess if it comes to the point where I absolutely have to, but he just said I have too much going on. There's too much. And I'm like, okay. So I guess I just suffer with back pain. Get cortisone shots. I need to lose some weight. That's the main thing. I definitely need to lose weight because being overweight doesn't help. Implant, is that when I had the burnt nerves? No, probably not. It's an implant for pain. Yeah, because this one they burn your nerves. I can't remember what it was called. Yeah. So that's just an implant they put in there to help you with the pain. Hey, that's also something good to have. Because I try not to take a lot of pain medication. I have pain pills, but I don't take them only when I absolutely need them. I do the electric shock therapy. I do have that, which here's my thing for that. And then I have the wires that go, and I put the patches on my back. So when my back starts to hurt when I stand up at work, because usually if I stand up too long is when it hurts. I turn it on, and it just sends like a mild electric shock there, and it helps with the pain. Oh, excuse me, I'm burping. And ooh, in your head, huh? Bad enough when I had it in my back. Oh, did not like that. I work for Sheets, the convenience store Sheets. It's a family-owned business that started out in Pennsylvania, Altoona, Pennsylvania. They're family-owned. It's like Wawa. It's like a convenience store, but slash gas station. They don't like to be considered a convenience store because they offer so much more than that. We have food. Yes, we have supply. Buy your supplies, whatever. Um, you can eat there. We have like a little eat-in section now. Gas stuff. It's a really nice family-owned place. I do like it. They treat your employees really good. Pay you good too. There's the cats scratching in that. I got to change that cat litter so bad today. I try to get my doctor, my back doctor, to put me, try to just see if I can file for disability. And he said, "Oh, that would take forever." And I'm like, I wish I would have started the process now. So maybe I would have had it. My husband passed away, so I wouldn't have to go back to work. Yeah, I have not did a full week yet, and when I go back, I'm gonna be doing a full week. I'm gonna be working 4 days straight, 8-hour shifts. So I'm gonna be in a lot of pain. Yeah, that's what my doctor was telling me. It takes a long time, but I'm not even doing the process. I should have been doing the process, but because I know you're only allowed to work like maybe 20 something hours a week. Right now, I couldn't afford to do that. I didn't have any insurance when my husband passed away. I let that lapse. That was my dumbest. I quit my job at Sheets because I did have a 30,000 life insurance policy on them. And when I quit, I lost my insurance and stuff like that. And then within 6 months, he died after I quit my job. It was sad. Hi, Sharon. How are you? Oh, I will be. Way too, just working, standing on my feet for 8 hours. It's bad. My legs, knees, everything. It hurts. Yep. Yeah, I'm not going to. I'm doing okay. I was coming on and had a little update on my daughter. She's back in the hospital again with her depression. She was doing so good. And I was texting her father earlier and found out that they transferred her to Williamsburg. And then I had to ask about the dog and the cat. He's going to go pick them up today. So I'm not sure what's going to happen with her place or with her job because she works at a horse farm and that's where her apartment is. I know she was doing really good, but see, she hasn't been on her medicine neither, and I guess it just got the best of her. But I don't like it when they were giving her all those medicines because she was like a zombie. Even her father was saying the same thing. She was just on too much medication, but she needed to take something, but not all the medication they were giving her. Mm. I know mental illness is different for a lot of people, and it's definitely really hard for her. I seem like it's hitting her harder than anybody else in the family. Well, because you all go through some depressions and stuff, but it's really been rough on her. So that's why I want to do an update. Yeah, because today's what, the 22nd, and we're having the celebration of life tomorrow for my husband. So I'm going to be getting ready to get off here soon. I have to go take a shower. I have to make some cakes. I have a lot to do. A lot to do. Yes. I don't know. She was on maybe, I want to say 6 to 8 different medications at one time. And she takes these medications and she's like a zombie. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by. I will. You too. You take care of yourself. Say we're strong women. We can do it. That's how I feel. I mean, of course, I have my ups and I have my downs, but I manage. I manage to handle it and take care of what I need to take care of. That's what gets me. It's like, and I keep telling her that life is just too short. Um, that's it, one day at a time. But it's like I was telling my daughter, life is too short. Before you know it, it flashes by. And I would say, enjoy it while you can. I says, I'm going to be 57 this year. And I'm like, what happened? How did it go by so fast? Thank you. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. There's my big boy. He wants to go outside so bad, but he's not going to be an outdoor cat. He's going to be an indoor cat. And I am taking him to go get him fixed on the 3rd. I got to drop him off at 8 o'clock in the morning and then pick him up before 4. And then I think I'm working that night. And if y'all hear my wind charms, it's a little breezy out there. A little bit. But we're doing okay. I mean, I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right. Just like I said, my daughter's suffering through depression again. I don't know what's going to happen with her place. I really don't know. Because I said she worked where she lived. She let her live in that little apartment, and then what work she did, they took it out of her for the rent. So I don't know what's happened with that. Then her dad's going to go pick up the cat, the dog. I guess he'll pick up the snake too. I don't know. I just when you have the police coming to your door to try to find her because of something that she said. Yeah, the police. They'll check on you, make sure you are okay. And then she says that she was going to go to the hospital and check. She should have said no, because they're going to keep you. But I guess she just wants to get some help. But even her dad's like, she needs to start taking responsibilities. Life is not easy. You're going to have your hard times. But you have to take responsibility for your life. So we'll wait and see. Now I'm just have to wait and see. I told him if he need anything, just to let me know. If she needs anything, if she needs something, let me know. If I'm able to help, I'll help. I have to watch every dime and penny I spend right now, until I get self-situated. Still haven't found another place to live. Not sure what I'm going to do right now. It's just hard to find something that I can afford. But other than that, I mean, everything is all right. I'm doing okay. Just my daughter's in the hospital again. Her depression got the best of her, and hopefully she'll be okay in time. I hope. Just not a good time. Like I said, she's going to probably lose her job, might even lose her apartment. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with that. I guess we'll wait and see. But I'll keep y'all updated, everybody. But I do need to go. I have a lot of stuff to do. I need to go get me a shower. I need to finish straightening up the living room and the dining room. I got to clean that table off. And I have food that I need to prepare. My refrigerator is so small. I have a bunch of chicken and hamburger out, thawing, and I have no room in my refrigerator for nothing. And I need to make a cake that I believe you have to put in the refrigerator, because it's going to be pineapple with whipped cream and whipped cream topping with vanilla pudding. And I think it has to go into the refrigerator after it's done. And I had to find room. Then I got strawberries. So I was going to fix some strawberries. I got some pound cake. I was going to cut the pound cake and put strawberries in a bowl, crush them and get them ready, and then cut the pound cake and put it in. I have some aluminum pans, and they could have strawberry shortcake. But I had to find room if I have it in my refrigerator. All right, everybody. I just wanted to come on here and let y'all know that she's back in the hospital. I don't remember the last time she was in the hospital. It's been a while. Her depression got the best of her. She's been off her medication. Hopefully she'll be okay. In time, I'm pretty sure she will. Hopefully, she won't lose her job and she won't lose her apartment. Hopefully. And keep my fingers crossed. Just keep praying and keep your fingers crossed too that everything works out. And I'll let y'all know how things go. And I'll let you know how things go tomorrow. I think Jessie said something about she might come up today because we want to get our necklaces ready. Put his ashes in our necklaces. So I'm not sure what time she's coming, so I better get off here. It's almost 9:30 now, so I better get off here and go get myself ready. All right, everybody, have a oh yeah, everything I'm making. We're having barbecue chicken and hamburger. I'm doing the barbecue chicken. Well, I'm doing the chicken. I'm doing the hamburger. because I want to make a couple of cakes. I already have paper plates. I have plastic silverware. And everybody else, is supposed to be bringing other stuff. I do want to do some deviled eggs, and I'm not sure if anybody's bringing them or what. I don't know. We'll find out. Find out tomorrow. I'm not even sure how many people are coming. I really have no idea how many people are coming to my house. You see, my cat is having fun. He wants to go outside so bad. Oh, thank you. Love you too. Yeah. All right. But I got a lot of cooking to do, and I don't like cooking. Oh God, I took a T-bone steak out yesterday. And I mean, I cooked that at 8:30 last night with a baked potato. And oh, it was so good. I enjoyed that steak. All right. So let me go. All right, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. And everybody has, I can't speak. Have a nice day. I will definitely keep you updated what's going on with my daughter and let you know how things go tomorrow. All right, that's it for now. Bye, everybody. Love you.